We then move on to Lerner Typen. Lerner Typen means the disposition of the learners or the attitude of the learners towards the learning process. And Lerner Stil. Lerner Stil is basically how every Lerner Typ produces his Lernverhalten, his way of learning process, how he portrays his learning process. There are basically 5 Lerner Types and we will see them one by one. First is Auditive Lerner. These are people who like to listen very much and they learn it very easily when they listen to something. While listening, they move a lot and that way they can combine the gestures with the words which they listen and they remember. They work very well with listening text and they have a very good pronunciation. Then you have Visuelle Lerner. They learn very well with builder photos and a proper aesthetical environment. They write a lot and they would like to see the entire text in its entirety, in the full form, before even working on that text. Then you have Taktil Motorische. These are people who would like to do stuff and then learn. They are also called as Haptische Lerner. They move a lot, they use their hands and they need a lot of materials to work with. They have generate a rhyme or rhythm while learning, and they also need the entire text while working. Then you have verbal logische people. These are basically the technical people. They approach the problem systematically. So in this case, learning the language also, their approach will be systematic and they analyze very well. They need proper rules, overviews, table and logical connections need to be explained to them. They are very good in explaining things to other students as well. And for them to support the learning process, they require like dictionary and other Hilfsmittel. These people can be very useful in doing Gruppenarbeit. Then you have Gesprächstyp. They like to learn by talking, so they need people to talk to learn. So they work a lot in groups and partners. They like to do teamwork only and they always like to have interaction with the other students and the teacher. So give them lot of Dialogarbeit. The opposite to the Gesprächstyp is Einzelkämpfer or Einzelkämpfer. They learn alone. They concentrate on their own personal betterment and they want to be the best in what they are doing. So they don't go well with Gesprächstyp. So but somehow you have to relate them, and they are very good learners since they are concentrating on their individual effort. Then we move on to Vermittlung von Lernstrategien. How to give the proper strategy to the students. First up, you select the correct book. And that book will be called as correct book when it has got exercises where it is giving the learn strategy. And when the learn strategy is not properly given, then take it over from other books. The strategy when the students haven't understood, or to basically reiterate the strategy, use the corrector phase. Give them an exercise and then if they make mistakes, correct the mistakes and then sensibilize them about the strategy to use to prevent future errors. So write down the strategies in a piece of paper and then hang it in the chartboard of the classroom. Sprachenportfolios. These are basically documents which are useful for reflecting their own learn process. So these can also be used to ensure that the students understand the strategy. So a Sprachenportfolio has got all these following components. We have something called as a Sprachenpass. Basically gives the result in an overview way. Sprachbiography. So how they have learnt, that thing will be covered here. A dossier, a file of the documents and the certificates which the students has achieved, and a checklist to to say have you achieved that particular level in that particular language. This is the aspect of Sprachen portfolio, and with all these 4 elements you can basically show them how to learn properly. Best way is basically give them lot of speaking possibilities by asking a lot of questions about the concept and also the strategy which the students used in learning. So that way they will know the concept also, and they will also know that this is the strategy they used to learn that particular concept.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.